Okay. So, going back, we now have our explicit form. Naputol kanina. Explicit form. Ayan, finally nakompleto din. This is our explicit form. And our explicit form is the formula that we use to identify the number of terms in our sequence. And this is what we call as the rule. When we say rule, that is the formula that we will use to identify the next terms in our sequence. So, SS na SS na? Okay, let's continue. I'll now erase this to have freer space. That's it. And going back, our A sub n explicit form is 5n plus 4. So, let's now form our summation notation. For our summation notation, pangit. For our summation notation, yan, parang yun. In our summation notation, what we will be putting here is the rule of our explicit form. So what's our rule? Say it.
5n plus 4.
Exactly. So our rule is 5n plus 4. Did you get it? Now, your classmates have been asking, sir, do we really need to solve for the indices, etc., etc.? You know what's the fastest way to do this? Alam nyo naman na first term to. Do you agree? Uy, alam nyo naman na first term to. Alam nyo naman na sixth term ito. At mag-solve ko po. Yapi na ito. N equals 1, that's the first term. And 6, that's the sixth term. Period. Tapos na ang summation notation. Got it? That's how we do the summation notation in the fastest way. Pero, you can always go back to the formulas we presented to you in your module if you want a longer solution. Okay? Do you want one more example? And this time, it's you who will try. Ready? Thumbs up if you want to try. Okay, ready. Let's try. May nasta niya mo itang classmates nyo na sinunod kung n is equal to 1 hanggang 6 makakaya. Ganun lang talaga yun. Remember, in math, all we have to do is to find the best way possible to solve the problem. Okay, let's have this next example. And it's you who will try solving it. Ready? Let's have. Wait lang, walang tinta yung marker ko. I'll repeat it. Find the summation notation. Go. In your chat box. Ay, mahirap pala siyang i-type sa chat box. Sige. Sige, try it first. Later on, we will see if we got the same answer. Thumbs up po tayo kapag tapos na tayo, ha? So that I would know. Ay, wait, mali yata yung sa number. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ay, mali yung number ko, sorry. Hindi naman kayo mapagagalit ba kayo kung kabalat na to? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is not 17, sorry. Pasensya na, gwapo lang nagkakamali din. This is 16. Okay, sorry. That's a mistake. And usually, handsome guys commit mistakes. Sorry. Okay, that's 16. Correction. Okay na? Game? Thumbs up kung pwede na. Okay, thank you. Some are already. Some are still solving. Thank you. Okay, so I guess most of you are now ready. Okay, let's continue. Everybody's attention here. First step, identify the pattern. What is the pattern that you got from our sequence?
3.
Exactly. So we need to add 3 to each term to get the next term. Tama? Now, the next thing to do is to get the explicit form. A sub n is equal to, what will we do with 3? Our common difference. We will copy it together with n.
N.
Exactly. Now let's try solving 1. Substituting the first term, 1. 3 times 1 is 3. How much more, or what number do we still need to add?
4.
7.
Plus 4.
Exactly.
4 po.
4.
Plus 4 there. Got it? And what do you call this one? This is what you call as?
Explicit form.
Exactly. The explicit form. Yeah. Now that we have our explicit form, by the way, in this explicit form, we have this thing here. This is the formula. What do you call this formula again?
Rule po.
That's our rule. Exactly. Now, we will use the rule and plot it in our summation notation. Ready? Na SS na? Ready? So, when we write our summation notation, ready? Summation notation, what will we put here?
En plus 4.
Okay, 3n plus 4, that's our rule in the explicit form. And do we still need to solve for our indices? No need. It's from n equals 1 to
1.
1 to what? 1 to
4.
4, because this is a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4. That's it. And we're done. Thumbs up if you got the same answer. Very good. Okay, so ngayon mas comfortable na kayo. Are you more comfortable now with the explicit form and summation notation? Very good. See, you don't have to use the very long process in solving this. Minsan kailangan mo lang maghanap ng style mo, technique on how to solve the process. Okay? So we're done with this. One more example. This time, I'll just ask for the final answer after a minute. 1 minute lang. I'll just give you 1 minute thinking time, solving time for you to do the summation notation. Ready? Find the summation notation of ready. minute. Timer starts now. Okay, time is up. Are you done? Thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, very good. Ang yayabang nyo ngayon, ha? Ang yayabang nyo ngayon, ha? At yung mga mag-thumbs up, very good. So, let's now just, do we still need to solve it, show the solution, or sagot na agad?
Sagot na po.
Sagot na agad. Makayabang po talaga rin 10 mga kapatid. Ready, let's do the summation notation. Wait, hindi makikita sa screen ko. Okay, the summation of. Say it. 10.
10 and
10
minus 1.
minus 1. Tapos, from n equals
1,
1 to n equals
4. 4.
if you got the same answer. Thumbs up if you got the same answer. Very good, ha? Magaling na rin. Very good. See? We were able to discuss explicit form and summation notation in just one explanation. Ganun talagang style dyan. Dapat you can hit two birds at the same time. Okay? So, in the chat box, everybody go to your chat box and type, "Sir, I'm okay na po kung cleared na yung sa bagay na to." Or if you have other questions pa for you to be clarified, post them in our chat box. Everybody must answer. Go. Okay na po, sir, kung maliwanag na. Or kung may question pa regarding this, i-type nyo lang yung tanong nyo pa. And we will explain that further. I love you too. Okay. So, meron tayong isang tanong dito. Lumabas, "Sir, paano po ang summation notation sa common ratio po?" Huh? Wow. How is that? Pagdating sa common ratio, bahala na kung MBA. Joke lang. Let's try this. Ready? One question before we move forward. Paano daw po kung summation, common ratio naman for geometric sequence? Okay, try lang natin. Let's have this. For example, we have 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That's the sequence. Okay. Okay. What is our pattern here? Sige nga, identify the pattern. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. What's the pattern?
Times 2 po.
We need to multiply by
2.
2. Exactly. So times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. Okay. So if this is our process, if the pattern is multiplying a number to get the next term, we this is what you call geometric sequence. And actually, this is our topic next week. O, next week pa lang naman to. Okay? Do you want to learn it now o next week na lang?
Next week.
Next week na ano? Sorry, hindi pa rin. Okay, next week pa lang naman yung topic na to for geometric sequence. However, if you want to learn it now, wala namang problema. Shall we? O next week na mo. Makipag kayo. I need answers, please.
Now na po, sir. Now na po.
Now na lang. Okay. So,
No na po.
ready? Handa na ba? Ready? Ready na? Okay. So, in this process, kapag geometric sequence na, dito, kailangan po kayong mas mag-isip ng konti. Ganito gagawin natin. I already have the technique here, pero I would like you to make your own technique. Okay? I will take you for the challenge question, Linnea. This actually has a shortcut on how to do the process. Meron tayong shortcut, no? Meron tayong shortcut. Pero, just like what I did in the arithmetic sequence, I showed you how to make a pattern. I showed you how to make a solving technique to be able to arrive at the problem. This time, I will leave this as a challenge to you. Siyempre, para mas exciting. Challenge. How to make explicit form without using the long process. Very good. Thank you for this challenge question. We have here the geometric sequence, and we are multiplying by 2 to get the next term. And so, the challenge is make a process how to make an explicit form without using the long process. And don't worry, I will not ask you to do it now. I will give you until tomorrow or until Saturday, until Sunday. Kapag nakakita na kayo ng process ninyo, nakapag-discover kayo ng process ninyo, take a picture of it, your complete solution, your step-by-step process, and then send it to me personally. I-PM nyo sa akin, and then we will feature that special technique on our next meeting, possible next meeting, o kaya possible naman na ipopost ko siya as a special post in our Facebook group. Anyone who can discover a short process in finding the explicit form of this geometric sequence will be featured in our Facebook group. Okay? Para mas nagiging exciting yung buhay natin. Thank you for that question, Linnea. Who's up to the challenge? Very good. Okay, I'm waiting for your thumbs up. Try it. Anyone who can devise, who can discover, who can make a shortcut process in making the explicit form of this automatically gets 2 MP in our next quiz. Bisa kayo? Whoever can make, discover a shortcut process to identify the explicit form of geometric sequence will get immediately 2 MP for your next summative assessment. Okay?
Sir,
Yes, Meg.
sagot na po si Linnea.
Meron na. Kabilis na naman, Linnea. Sige. Sige nga, Linnea. Would you like to show yours?
Yung pong una pong ilalagay sa explicit form, yun po yung first term.
Saguli. Meron ka bang solusyon dyan? Would you like to
Wala
share?
po, linagay ko lang po sila.
Sige. Well, let's follow what Linnea is presenting. Magaling yun naman. Very good. Agad natin na yung maisip. Okay. Tignan natin if it matches mine. Sige nga. Game. Go, Linnea.
Yung AN
Wait lang.
sub N.
Ko lang to. Wait lang. Okay. Pin the video. Ayan. Okay, game. Go, Linnea. Ano isa dito?
A sub N po equals 2 po na yung first term po ng sequence po.
Kasi that is the pattern. Okay, that's it. Next.
Times po
Times.
2 din po. 2n minus 1.
Yung n dito? Or exponent?
Hindi po. Exponent po siya.
Okay. N minus 1.
Yun na po yun. Yun po yung rule.
Okay, tingnan nga.
Pero base lang po to dun sa nakita ko pong example.
Okay, let's see. If we try to multiply this, the first term, 1 dito, ready? So that becomes 2 times 2 raised to 1 minus 1.
1 minus
1, that is 0.
0.
2 times
Tapos po 1 po na siya.
2
1 po siya.
raised to 0, that's 2 times 1
1.
equal to 2. Tama. Let's try. If we substitute 2. Ready? 2 times 2 raised to minus 1. That is 2 minus 1, that's 1. 2 raised to 1 is 2 times 2, 4. Check. Let's have another. Let's try 3. 3. 2 times 2 raised to 3 minus 1. That becomes 2 times 3 minus
4
1.
po.
That's 4 times 2, 8. Check. Okay. Next. Tapos yan, tuturuan tayo ng technique ni Linnea paano gagawin to ng mabilisan. Let's try number 4. That's 2 times 2 raised to 4 minus 1. That is 3. 2 raised to 3. That's 8 times 2, 16. So she got the process. And I believe that's also true. Sige nga, Linnea, if for example, how will we do this process? How do we simply do this process fast? Sige, what's your process? Ano ang relasyon nito sa mga to? Sige.
Yung pong sa labas po ng parenthesis po, yung pong first term po ng sequence.
So that's your A sub 1. Next.
Opo. Tapos po yung sa loob po, yun naman po yung ratio po nila. Kung ano po yung 8 times.
It is the common ratio. R. And then,
n minus 1 lang po.
automatic yun, n minus 1. Okay? A sub n is equal to A sub 1 times R raised to n minus 1. Exactly. Actually, this is what you call the formula for geometric sequence. Very good. So, let's have another.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, meron na rin po ako.
Ay, sino yun? Who's that? Let me see. Who is that?
Hello po. Ako po. Marian po. Marian.
Ayan. Wow. Sige. Let's hear Marian's version. Magaling yan naman. I mean,
Hindi ko lang po sure kung pwede rin po ito sa ibang number, pero ito lang po yung nakuha ko po dyan.
okay, let's try. Game. Yeah.
So, AN equals 2. Kasi yun po yung combination niya.
Again.
2 po.
And tapos,
Kasi yun po yung combination niya.
2, common ratio? 2. Tapos,
Raise to n po.
raise to n.
Yun po.
2 raised to n. Okay, try nga natin to. Ba, may bagong niyayabang dito ang classmate ninyo. Let's see. So this is our first term. Second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. Tingnan natin. Let's try to substitute the number of terms and let's see if they will match our given. Ready? So a sub n, a sub 1 is equal to 2 raised to 1. The answer?
2 po.
2. Check. Let's try 2. 2 squared is
4 po.
4. Check. Magaling na. 3. What's the answer?
8 po.
Wow. Check. Let's try the next one. 4. 2 raised to 4. The answer is
16 po.
2 times 2 times 2. Wow, that's 16. 4 times 2 mo pa for the fifth term. That is 32. Wow, very good. Ang galing. That's another 2 MP for your classmates. So, meron tayong dalawang nakakuha. Si Marian at saka si Linnea. What about the rest? Meron bang gustong pumabol? Sayang yung 2 MP. Okay na ba tayo doon? Okay, thank you. So I'm happy that you were able to identify those techniques in identifying our explicit form and summation notation. Thumbs up if everything is cleared now. Thank you for those challenge ideas. Very good. Okay. Now, let's proceed to our other concern. Your classmates also made expressed the concern about arithmetic sequence and series. Okay. This is just very simple. And your classmates are confused which formula to use in a certain situation or in a certain given. Okay. For arithmetic sequence, this is our formula. Everybody listen. The formula is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d, where this is the last term, this is the first term, this is the number of term, and this is the common difference. Okay? SS nyo muna. This SS. And let's have some examples for this. Ready? This is for the arithmetic sequence. A sub n is equal to last term is equal to the first term plus number of terms minus 1 times t. Ready? Seven minutes left. After 7 minutes, go back to our Facebook group and click the third invite. Okay? Para diretso tayo. Ready na? Let's have our first example for this. Ready? For the arithmetic sequence. Ready? Ready. Find the fifth term find the fifth term if a sub 1 is equal to 6 and d is equal to 4. Ready na? I'll present 2 ways to solve this. Ready? Ready? Okay na. Makinig. This is just very simple. Our formula a while ago was a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times D. Ready. Our A sub n then, since n, we are looking for the fifth term. So our n becomes what? We're looking for the fifth term. Our n becomes
5.
very good, 5. Because we're looking for the fifth term. Got it? Similarly, I will change this n to 5 because our n, this is the fifth term, the last term, that becomes our n. Okay, that's 5. Next, our A sub 1 is, what's our first term? What's our first term?
6 po.
6.
6.
Okay, let's just change this to 6. 6. And what's our common difference?
4.
Very good. 4. Now let's solve it. So we have here a sub 5 is equal to 6 plus 5 minus 1. That's 4 times 4. And 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 6. What's the answer?
10.
20.
May 20.
20. That's our fifth term. That is by using the formula. Do you want a faster way to solve this? Uy, pwedeng makibat. Do you want a faster way to solve this?
4, sir.
Oh,
Po.
tuturuan ko yung technique ko. Hinamdam mo. Listen. Total, mahilig kayo sa technique. Hinamdam mo. Everybody listen. Don't worry, the videos, our meeting is recorded, so this will be uploaded later in our Facebook group so that you can go back to it anytime. So, ganito lang ito kasimple. 5 terms lang naman ang hinahanap. 5 terms lang. 5 terms lang. Therefore, you always start with your first term. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 4, 14 plus 4, 18 plus 4, 22. And I'm finished. That's it. Tapos na. Did you get it? Okay. So, you just have to add plus 4 because that's the common difference. Plus 4 plus 4 and you're done. If it's just a short-term number, short-term sequence, you can do the manual thing. Pero if you want to be mathematically inclined, then you do the formula. Did you get it? Thumbs up if you got it. Okay. Thank you. Oh, SS na. Next example. Ready. Ayaw ko na to. Let's have this next example. Fine. D if A sub 1 is 2 and A sub 10 is 20. Go. 2 ways ulit. Ready? Ready? To do this, let's use the formula. Again, A sub n is equal to A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Substitute. We will have A sub 10. Of course, this is the last term. Our last term is 10, so that's 20. Is equal to our first term is 2 plus n. N is 10 minus 1, that's 9 times d. Because d is still unknown. Okay? Now, to solve this, transpose to the other side. So that becomes minus 20 minus 2, that's 18, is equal to 90. Divide both sides by 9. Nakikita? Divide both sides by 9. So, D is equal to 18 divided by 2, that's 2. 18 divided by 9, that's 2. Okay? And for this, mentally lang, A sub 1 mo, 2. A sub 10 mo, 2. Ay, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 18, 20. Oh, mag-skip counting by 2.